What if we told you that our universe was not the first of its kind, and that there are signs of previous universes hidden somewhere in space? It may sound like the plot of a science fiction movie, but this is actually a real scientific theory that has been proposed by some of the brightest minds in the field. In this video, we're going to explore this fascinating idea and delve into the evidence that suggests our universe may not be alone. The concept of a multiverse, which suggests that our universe is just one of many, has been around for centuries. However, it wasn't until the 20th century that scientists began to take the idea seriously. One of the first scientists to propose a multiverse theory was the Russian physicist Vladimir Vernadsky, who suggested that our universe was just one of many that existed in a higher dimensional space. Other scientists, such as the British physicist Sir Arthur Eddington and the American physicist Max Born, also explored the idea of a multiverse. But it wasn't until the 1957 that the theory really took off. That's when the Austrian physicist Wolfgang Pauli first coined the term multiverse and developed a theory that our universe is just one of many that exist in a higher dimensional space. But why would there be other universes out there? What purpose would they serve? Pauli believed that each universe had its own unique set of physical laws and constants, which led to different outcomes and realities. For example, in one universe, there may be no life because the conditions are not suitable for it to evolve. In another universe, life may have evolved very differently from the way it did on Earth. And in yet another universe, things may be exactly the same as they are in ours. This may all sound like a bit of a fantasy, but there is actually some scientific evidence to support the idea of a multiverse. One of the most compelling evidence comes from the study of cosmic microwave background radiation, which is the leftover heat from the Big Bang. In 1992, NASA's Cosmic Background Explorer satellite detected a strange pattern in the cosmic microwave background. Radiation that could not be explained by the standard model of cosmology. The pattern was a series of spherical ripples that seemed to be imprinted on the fabric of space-time itself. Some scientists believe that these ripples are evidence of collisions between our universe and other universes in a higher dimensional space. If this is true, it would provide strong evidence for the multiverse theory. However, not all scientists agree on this interpretation of the data. Others argue that the pattern is simply the result of a statistical fluctuation or an artifact of the data analysis. So while the evidence is intriguing, it is far from conclusive. Another piece of evidence that has been cited in support of the multiverse theory is the fine-tuning problem. This refers to the fact that the physical constants of our universe seem to be perfectly suited for the emergence of life as we know it. For example, the strength of gravity and the mass of the electron are incredibly precise, and any significant change in these values would make life as we know it impossible. Some scientists argue that this is just a remarkable coincidence, while others believe that it is evidence that our universe is just one of many that have the right conditions for life. They suggest that we happen to live in the rare, lucky universe where everything came together just right for life to flourish. While these ideas are still highly speculative, they have captured the imagination of scientists and the general public alike. The idea of a multiverse is a mind-boggling concept that challenges our understanding of reality. If there are other universes out there, what are they like? Are there other versions of ourselves living in those universes? And are those universes governed by the same laws of physics that we know? These questions have led to countless hours of speculation and debate among scientists and philosophers alike. Some believe that the multiverse theory is a necessary addition to our current understanding of the universe, while others see it as a dangerous distraction that takes us away from the pursuit of a unified theory of everything. Despite the controversy, the idea of a multiverse has inspired many scientists to push the boundaries of their research. Some have explored the possibility of time travel and alternate dimensions, while others have studied the nature of reality and the limits of human perception. Whether or not the multiverse theory turns out to be correct, it has already had a profound impact on our understanding of the universe and our place in it. The idea that we might be living in a simulation has become increasingly popular in recent years, fueled by the rise of virtual reality technology and the growing belief that our reality is not what it seems. But what if we took this idea one step further and asked whether our universe itself might be a simulation within a larger reality? In his book, The Simulation Argument, the Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom argues that if simulations become indistinguishable from reality, then it is possible that we are living in a computer-generated world. He suggests that there are three possible scenarios. Either we are all living in a simulation, we are currently running simulations of other universes, or we will eventually create the technology to run simulations of other universes. Bostrom argues that the probability of any one of these scenarios being true is roughly the same. Therefore, the overall probability that we are living in a simulated universe is high. Now, let's assume that what we call the Big Bang was just the beginning of our universe. What if there was something even bigger and more significant that happened before that? To understand this, we need to go back to the very basics. According to the Big Bang theory, the universe began with a hot, dense singularity containing all matter, energy, and space-time itself. At this point, our understanding of physics breaks down, and we don't have any theories that can explain what happened at the Big Bang or before it. However, some scientists have speculated that there must have been something before the Big Bang, even if it doesn't fit into our current understanding of physics. One of the most popular ideas is the theory of eternal inflation. This theory suggests that the Big Bang was not the beginning of space-time, but rather the beginning of our particular universe. According to this theory, space-time is constantly expanding and creating new universes, meaning that our universe is just one bubble in an infinite sea of other universes. Each universe has its own physical laws and constants, and the process of inflation means that new universes are constantly being created with different properties. In some universes, the physical constants may be slightly different, leading to different outcomes. In others, the laws of physics may be completely different, allowing for the existence of phenomena that we can't even imagine. This means that our universe is just one of many, and there are other universes out there with different histories and realities. It's important to note that this is just one of several theories that have been proposed to explain what happened before the Big Bang. Other scientists have proposed theories that involve multiple dimensions or a cyclical model of the universe, where the Big Bang is just one moment in an endless cycle of creation and destruction. So what does this mean for our understanding of the universe? If we are truly living in a simulated reality, then it raises some profound questions about the nature of our existence. Who created the simulation and why? What is the purpose of our digital lives? And are we just pawns in a greater game? Of course, these questions have no easy answers and are sure to remain a topic of debate and discussion for many years to come. The idea that our universe might be just one of many is both exciting and terrifying. The prospect of other universes out there with different laws of physics and different histories is fascinating, but it also makes us question our place in the cosmos. If there are other universes, are there other versions of ourselves living in those universes? And if so, what are they like? Are we the only ones with consciousness, or are there other beings out there who are experiencing life in ways we couldn't even imagine? These are the kinds of questions that keep scientists up at night, and have led to some of the greatest works of science fiction ever written. We may never have all the answers we're looking for, but the journey of discovery is just as important. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the cosmos, we may one day find evidence of other universes or even other versions of ourselves. Until then, we can marvel at the beauty and complexity of our own universe and the amazing discoveries that await us. The idea that our universe may not be the only one out there is both exciting and terrifying. The thought of other universes existing with their own laws of physics and histories raises many questions about our place in the cosmos. Are we alone? What is the purpose of our existence? And what is the nature of reality? As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, we may one day find the answers we're seeking. But until then, we can marvel at the beauty and complexity of our own reality and the amazing discoveries that await us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share for more videos like this. Together, we can explore the vastness of space and the mysteries of the universe and maybe, just maybe, uncover the truth about our existence.